This is everything that you need to know in manifestation about manifesting anything or anyone that you want. So let's dive straight in. The first key thing that you need to know about manifestation is to simply go straight to the end result of what it is that you want to manifest, whether it's a person, a relationship, a certain amount of money, success in your business, a dream job, dream house, car, whatever it is. Health. Go straight to the end as if it is already done. So this is twofold. One, you want to get clear on what is it that you actually want. If you could have anything that you want, what would you choose? Okay? What would you choose? And then what you're going to do is you're going to go straight to the end of this outcome as if it's already done, it's already yours, and it's already happening. So it's really coming from a space of, I already have this. This is my reality. This is who I am. I'm the version of myself who's experiencing this and who has this. It's already done. So you're in the assumption of it is already yours and you are the person, you're the version of yourself who already has it, because there's infinite versions of you and there's infinite timelines, there's infinite realities that you can choose from. Your desires are possible and available to you, and it's not about trying to get it out there, it's about aligning with and becoming and being the version of yourself who already has it. So the way that you can do this, there's 3 tools that can help you to really embody and step into the version of yourself who already has this. Basically, you already are that version is already within you, but it's just about reminding yourself that you are that person and you already have it, that it's already done, and it will materialize into your reality. So the first way to do this is through visualization. Now, if you're a very visual person like me, this works really, really well, and you can bring a scene into your mind to imply that you already have the relationship, the money in your bank account, the success, the dream house, the trip, or the, whatever it is that you're manifesting, okay? And bonus points, you can just actually visualize it and feel like it's very natural, it's very normal, it is very neutral, it's not a big deal, like, yes, this is your natural reality. You can also as well start to feel the feelings as if you already have that in your body. So for example, it might be gratitude, it might be happiness. Like, how would you actually be feeling? Love, abundant, free, and starting to generate those feelings, like really letting it be real as if you're already living it. You can also bring your bodily actions into this experience as if it's real. So would you be smiling? Would you be sitting back, arms open? Would you be cheering? Like, literally allow yourself to fully get into it as if it's already done, okay? And also as well, you can really get into a space of bringing your senses fully into that scene as well. So what are you tasting, touching, hearing, seeing, smelling, experiencing through your 5 senses, and really make it real, okay? Again, this is best done in the morning or at nighttime before you go to sleep, because your subconscious mind is absorbing things more easily without the resistance of your chimp brain, right? Your logical ego brain that wants to give you all the logical reasons of why it's not possible, or fear or doubt or anything like that. It's just more easy to absorb and to live in and to experience. So that's when I like to do it. The next way that you can get into the state of it's already done, it's already mine, remind yourself it's already yours, is through scripting. And again, you want to do this in present tense. So literally getting your journal and writing out in present tense, I already have 100K in my bank account. I am so grateful I have a thriving business. I'm so grateful I'm living in my dream home. I'm waking up in my dream home. I'm so grateful that it's so bright and airy and luxurious and abundant, and I feel so creative, and I'm just going to go make my coffee because I don't even drink coffee, I drink tea. But like, you know what I mean? Really scripting and writing as if it's already yours, right? I love that I'm in a loving, committed relationship with my perfect partner, and I'm so grateful for them, and I'm so grateful for the love and the happiness that we share together. I love how we support each other and uplift each other, and it just feels so easy and effortless, right? Really, again, getting into the feelings of how you feel. I feel so loved, I feel so chosen, I feel so cherished and wanted and desirable and powerful and radiant and magnetic. So that is scripting. Then the next one that you can use, the tool that you can use, is affirming. So affirming is basically speaking affirmations that imply that you already have what you want. So for example, I'm living in my dream home, right? Again, you want to go straight to the end of what it is that you want as if it's done. I'm in a loving, committed relationship. I am making $1 million in my business. I am in my dream job. I'm driving my dream car. And also you can get very specific about what it is that you want as well, right? So add in the qualities of your specific desires. It's going to be different for every single person. Do not let anyone tell you to want something that isn't what you want or what you should want. Really be honest with yourself. And I actually do find the more that you get clear on what you want, the easier it is, because it's like setting your GPS to a destination. And if you don't actually know where you're going, your subconscious mind, the universe, can't actually bring you there. But I also do find you can absolutely go general as well. It's completely up to you, honestly. But I prefer to be specific because I want what I want and I'm going to get it, okay? The next thing that you need to know about manifestation is to embody the version of yourself who already has your desire. So get clear on who is this version of you if you already were in the loving, committed relationship, if you already had the money, if you already had the thriving business, the dream job, the dream house. What thoughts would you be thinking? What emotions would you be feeling? How would you be feeling inside of yourself and your body? What words would you be speaking? What language would you be using? What actions would you be taking? And how would you be showing up? So this is all about embodiment and showing up as this version of you now, regardless of what your current reality looks like. That is irrelevant, because your current reality is just a manifestation of who you have been up until this point. Once you change who it is that you're being, as in you're not changing who you are, but you're selecting and showing up as the version of yourself that already exists, that is a match to what it is that you want. Therefore, you actually are jumping onto a different timeline, right? You're collapsing time on your desires, and all of the inspired action is just going to naturally come to you whenever you start to really embody this version of yourself, right? You won't even think about it, right? You won't even think about it. Everything that you're doing, everything that you're saying will just naturally lead you to the end result of what it is that you want, okay? And a lot of the time, it will come to you. A lot of the time, it will come to you in ways that you can't even imagine. So it's not your job to focus on how, when, or where it comes from, but to just trust that part, let that go. Your only job is to be the person who already has it and assume it is done and it is yours, okay? So then we're gonna move on to, well, what do you do if you want something, but you've got a lot of resistance to it, right? Because for some of you, manifesting your dream car is easy, but you find manifesting a relationship hard, you find manifesting money hard, or whatever it is, right? It's going to be different for every single person. What do you do whenever fear, doubt, or resistance comes up? First of all, you want to place all your manifestations as the same importance, the same level of difficulty, as in it's all as easy as breathing, right? And that can be your new belief, that manifesting a free cup of tea, a relationship, $1 million is actually all the same, but it's just your mind that you need to get on board with that, okay? So when old fears, doubts, resistance comes up, what you can say to yourself is that you're releasing the old story, that is not who you are anymore, and that this is who you are instead now. Reminding yourself of who you are and reminding yourself of what you have and reminding yourself that it's already done. Just literally redirecting your focus, not trying to fight against or shame or judge yourself for having those fears or doubts, but just simply coming back to remind yourself, no, this is who I am now. I'm the version of myself who already has this. I'm so grateful. This is already mine. And I'm reminding myself that it's already done and I'm already experiencing it and it's mine. Okay. So that's for like level 1 resistance. Okay. If you've got level 2 resistance, we're going to go in 3 levels here. Okay. Level 2 resistance is what you want to do if you've got resistance to your specific desire, is to write out the old story that you have about your desire. So you can write out, I have, and whatever it is, equals what are all of the fears, doubts, limiting thoughts, limiting stories that come up around this, the limiting beliefs. And just write it out. No judgment. And remember that you don't need to identify with this anymore. That's not who you are anymore. So burn it. Okay, burn, baby, burn. Take that piece of paper, burn it outside. Be safe. Burn it outside, let it go, or just exit out, whatever it is, and just declare, I am releasing this. I am letting it go. And this is the new story that I'm choosing instead. And write out, I have, your desire equals, and the new story, the new beliefs, the thoughts that you would be having and what you would be saying as if it's already yours. So it might be, for example, I'm so grateful, it's working, it's happening, it's done, it's already mine. It's so easy and effortless. Manifesting this was so easy. I'm so grateful. I love experiencing this. I love having this. I'm so rich. I always have more than enough. There's infinite abundance available to me. It's possible. It's working. I'm so loved. I'm so cherished. I'm so grateful for my partner. I'm so grateful for money. I'm so grateful for my dream life. Really getting into the story of it's already yours. It's already done. Okay. So then from that place, you can also choose to take an inspired action from that place. Once you're in the state and you're in the energy, can be very helpful. Okay. To really reinforce that story. But it's not entirely necessary. Inspired action could be related to your desire, but it doesn't have to be. It could literally just be, what do I feel inspired to do today? What would I do if I'm being this version of me today? How can I live from my joy today, from my higher self today, from my power today? What would I do that really lights me up and that makes me so happy? Okay. Then we'll move on to level 3 resistance to your desire. Okay. And this is actually probably the most powerful, because you're not just plastering over assumptions. This is how to not just attract your manifestations, but also keep them, right? Because if you're just affirming to get something, if you're visualizing to get something, scripting to get something, and then you get it, you attract it in, you manifest it, but you go back to your old way of thinking, you go back to the old version of who you were, then you'll lose it, or it'll go away, or something will happen because you're not actually being in the identity of the version of you who has it. So you really, again, Neville Goddard said there's no one to change but self. So you really want to change your self-concept, your concept of self, the idea that you have of yourself at your core. So what we are doing here is actually rewriting beliefs about who you are at your core. Now, if you have limiting beliefs about in relation to your desire and your manifestations, for example, if you've got limiting beliefs about love, about relationships, about money, about abundance, about living your dream life, then those are going to be playing out underneath the surface. That's what's creating the fear. That's what's creating the resistance, right? So we want to really rewrite these at the core. So with the fears that you're experiencing and the limiting beliefs that you have, I want you to even just think about, where was the first time that you experienced that? Where was the first time that you experienced the fear of, being rejected? Where were you first rejected? Where were you first abandoned? Where did you first believe that you weren't worthy or deserving of your desires or good enough or any of those things? And if you go back to that situation, notice, what did you make it mean about yourself? What meaning did you assign to that experience? Okay? With the people that were involved, forgive yourself, forgive them, take full responsibility for yourself, full accountability for yourself. It's not about blaming anyone else. It's about taking full accountability that you create your reality, and you're doing that, you're choosing to do that from now on. Forgiving them, and then creating a new meaning, right? Understanding, why is that actually not true? Why was that just a meaning that you assigned to an event that was neutral, an event that was simply just a happening, right? And when you paint a story or you paint a meaning over it, that creates a distorted version of the truth. That creates a new belief. And if it's a limiting belief, that then is the way that you're showing up. You're literally choosing or attracting experiences to prove those beliefs right. So you want to choose a new meaning, assign a new meaning to that event, choose a new belief, right? So for example, let's say that you were always told off in school, right? That was mine. If you were always told off in school, you created the meaning that you're not lovable, or you're not good enough, or you're not worthy and deserving of your desires, right? That you're not liked, or that you're too much, or whatever it is. So you feel like you have to dim your light or play small. What is the new belief that you're deciding? The new belief, the new meaning is, that was actually completely irrelevant, and they were just, trying to follow the rules, whatever it was. That doesn't apply to me, because my new belief is, I am the most valuable and important person. I am good enough exactly as I am. I am worthy and deserving of all of my desires, and my voice matters. I am safe to be seen. I am safe to be heard, right? Whatever it is. That's just one example, right? That's just one example. Then you want to reinforce that through repetition of your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, basically who you are being from now on, right? So you want to repetitively then repeat those new beliefs to yourself and take new actions, feel those feelings that align with those new beliefs. Therefore, you are literally becoming a new version of yourself. And also, let's just do a little bonus on top of this, okay? When you love and accept yourself exactly as you are, and you choose to see yourself as whole and complete, you already have everything within yourself. You are the love, you are the peace, you are the abundance, you are that which you're seeking, you are the desire, as in you are fulfillment itself, right? So think about, why do I want that desire? What do I want to feel within myself? You can access that within yourself. You can tell yourself what it is that you're wanting to hear from that person. You can feel the feelings as if you already have it. You can feel the love and the completion of who you are, and that will also get reflected back into your reality. So when you're being yourself because you love and accept yourself fully, you're naturally going to attract your desires to you. You're naturally going to attract your manifestations to you, because you're being the highest expression of who you are, right? So that is an overview of everything that you need to know about manifestation. And I hope this was helpful for you. I know that it was. I decide that you're having the best day ever, and I'm so happy for you.